What is up?
Beaches.
Welcome, everyone. Episode 15. We made it this far.
Wait,
I don't know. 14.
We've been on the job 14 days?
Yeah, 14 times we've done this.
They haven't fired us yet?
Who's they? I don't know.
Oh.
We might be... Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't jinx us.
Beach Please hasn't been blizzocked by YouTube yet?
Blizzocked the bleaches. No, don't blizzock the...
No.
We don't know what we're talking about. We're nervous because we got some super special guests with us today. It's exciting.
Oh, yeah. We're so excited. We have Tony and Jenny from Lido Loca in the green room.
That's right. Give it up for Tony and Jenny.
And I see we already have 40 people.
Whoa. You need to jump right into the chat right away.
What?
I think so. You want to take the mouse? Are you to be the mouse girl?
No, because there's no... I don't know. You be the mouse.
All right. First in the chat today was Mike Baldwin. He loves the content. Thank you, Mike.
Hello,
appreciate
Mike Baldwin.
That.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
So I'm guessing it wasn't Mike Baldwin who already gave us a thumbs down.
No, I don't think that was Mike. Unless he was being sarcastic. Mike, were you being sarcastic? Let us know.
It's probably Lovey.
And then we got another Mike. It's just a show full of Mikes today.
If your name's not Mike, you need to get out.
Wait, who is this? Betsy from Beach.
She's back. That's the one who needs to be fired.
What is she doing? She's always in the chat.
You know who she should hang out with? Dream Mike.
Dream Mike? Do you want to tell everybody what Dream Mike did?
I already plan on telling you.
This is not my fault.
Dream Mike.
But I'm in trouble today. Tell me.
Yeah.
Let me know in the chat, guys.
He is in trouble today, people, because Dream Mike strikes again. You want to know what? Ultimate stab to the heart. You booked a cruise with some other girl and kissed her.
Oh my God.
I think it's a valid reason for you to be in the doghouse.
No, I love you, baby. I only book cruises with you. I only want to kiss you.
Because you know I'll already do all the things to be tortured by.
Guys, does this happen to you? Let me know in the chat. Do you ever do anything in your wife's dream that gets you in trouble the next day? I think did you punch me this morning? I think I got punched when I woke up.
Well, don't book a cruise without me. Oh, and there's my favorite Modigator, Anthony Simone.
Anthony Simone, he was live last night.
Great last night, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry if I chatted too much.
We got our OG subscriber,
Hello,
DCA10, Deb. Welcome to the show.
Did you notice Mike made you a mod?
I made you a mod. You have a wrench next to your name now.
That means you're family now, Deb.
You don't have to know how to use it, but
you got your Beach Please.
You got the status.
Hoodie on the way.
Yep.
And a wrench. So you practically have a room in the house. Sloan will move out for you.
Welcome. Welcome to the family. Bonjour, Chris Goo. Welcome to the show.
Hello, darling.
Okay. That was Miss Doubtfire meets
me.
Okay.
We got Rob
Sledden. Welcome to the show. That's a new name.
Like it.
Welcome.
Hello. Welcome.
Thanks for coming.
See the World with Chris is in the house. He's editing
and watching. I do that a lot too. I got my live streams on one side. On my other monitor, I might be like editing some video.
That's because you're so fancy with your double computer action.
Double computer action.
Midlife
Crazies in the house. Welcome, Brad and Kimberly. They are on right after us at 6 o'clock Eastern. Make sure to check them out. Always a fun time with them.
You got Chris Goo back up.
Mm-hmm.
We have Just Dave. Dave, me and you need to have a talk, bro. I love your voice, and I'm going to need you to let me know if you have a podcast or anything fun like that, because I will listen to you while I'm driving everywhere around this city.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Dave does have that golden voice.
He does.
Well, we got new microphones. Do we sound like we have golden radio voices? No, probably not.
I'm trying to 14. Buy a new voice.
All right. Who else we got? Holly Ayers. Welcome to the show, Holly Ayers.
Hello, my dear sweet Holly girl. Traveling with Friends is here. Hello, Mr. Beetle.
Beetle here to hear.
He's here
to hear.
To hear.
Got it. I got it.
Picking up,
but you're putting down, Tom Beetle Bailey.
Holly with the good hair.
Holly with the good hair airs.
Hello, Miss Holly. And then everybody else in the house, we see you. Todd, we see you. Honey Boy with the beach life, we see you.
Honey Boy.
Thank you for coming in. Corey's here. He's
Who's
one
Corey?
of our... Corey Zinga-ninga-binga-ninga.
Okay. We'll get I'm still going down the list. We got Sherry saying, hey, beaches.
Hey.
Welcome. I think that's a new name too.
It is
I don't
a new
think we've
name.
seen that name in the chat before. Welcome to the show, Sherry.
And you use beaches properly.
Yes. Love that.
We got our beautiful nautical nurse, Nancy, shooting up all the shots in the house.
That's right.
Keith Mahoney. That's a new name. Welcome in, sir.
SeaWorld 3 weeks ago in SD, San Diego, or Orlando. Probably Orlando, because I don't think ours is open yet.
Whales.
Whales? No whales. No whales allowed in California.
Not yet. Newsom said, whales out.
If you're a whale, you're in quarantine.
Miss D Incognito's here too. I see her name.
Oh.
And welcome, D. The show.
It's just Incognito. It's not D Incognito anymore. Come on.
She's lightly spined.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's the bottom.
Okay.
You made it through everything.
You made it to the bottom.
What's next on the list?
Plug Facebook and Teespring store.
Okay.
We're
gonna take care of business real quick, guys.
Mike is having like a flashback from when we originally met Tony and Jenny. He was like starstruck. We'll see that in a little bit.
Right. Anyways, we have a Facebook group called Beach Please Cruise Hangout. We post a lot of fun stuff there, cruise related, travel related, just fun in general. If you check it out, we promise we'll entertain you. And if you check out our events tab, we have all of our all of our future cruises listed there. We just added one more recently, but a couple of those are group cruises. We've got the BBD Run Cruise with Midlife Crazy and MGM Family Travel.
That'll be super fun.
And the last one on the list there was the Vlogger Extravaganza group cruise, which we're going to talk a little bit about that with Tony and Jenny later.
Correct. We booked that through Miss Jenny B.
Yeah, Jenny B is our fabulous travel agent for that group cruise. Also, if you want to help support the channel, Betsy has put together this fabulous Beach Please Teespring store. The link for this is in the description, but look at all those products she's made. When are you going to stop?
I always
Towels,
shop
ducks. We got-
online, so I'm always getting inspired and screenshotting things and trying to figure out how to make it.
Yeah.
I am in editing 101, and I'm getting really good at cutting pictures out and making them have no background.
Yeah, Betsy has been my student for the last, 2 weeks now?
Maybe.
You are like a full-fledged pixeler editor now.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Except
Awesome.
I needed to figure out something this week. How you figured out how to give Tony another arm. I would have liked to figure out how to give Jenny another arm.
Okay. I don't think anyone knows what we're talking about.
That's
that.
fine.
But that's just a little editing, snazzy 101 stuff that I was teaching Betsy.
101.
101. She's not to 102 yet.
But
getting there. Very close. She's going to graduate and get her yellow belt.
I just want to graduate to level 101.1.
101.1.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you want to do cocktail corner?
Yeah. So this cocktail is inspired by Jenny because she loves her makeup and everything. So we've got this in store for you, kids.
Where is it? There it is.
Good afternoon, beaches. It's Betsy's Cocktail Corner, and today we have very special guests, and that means we are making a very special cocktail. Edible glitter, Sky Vodka Strawberry, Pinnacle Vodka Whipped, a little bit of strawberry lemonade, not as pink as I would like, some edible glitter to make a Starburst Sparkle Tea. Okay, first, you're gonna get your shaker. You're gonna dump your 1.5 ounces of wild strawberry vodka in, whipped vodka in, strawberry lemonade in. So great. You need a baby spoon for this. You're gonna need just a tiny baby bit, like about like that. Put her in there. Hit it with some ice. And now shake her up. In the meantime, I already pre-garnished with this heavily thought out Starburst. We're gonna give this a nice shake, get it all delicious. I need a new martini shaker.
Later.
Look at that glitter. Cheers, beaches. Look at that. It's so cute. It's so pretty. Look at the top. You can see all the glitter. Cheers, beaches. Cheers,
baby.
beaches.
Cheers, beaches.
You know where this drink would taste so good?
In the casino.
At the atrium.
I like my
But
little.
this will be
my
a
little Starburst.
alchemy drink because it's got edible glitter in it.
I like the.
That's an alchemy style.
Great
too.
idea, and putting the Starburst on the rim there, baby.
Yeah, I had plans. I had plans for like this really cute pink Starburst stack tower, and
Yeah, toothpicks went lost mid Starburst.
yeah,
So
it was a bad time.
yeah.
It's really tasty. It tastes just like a pink Starburst, Miss Nautical
It
Nurse
really
Nancy.
does. It really does. It was the test version we made last night was a little too sweet, so I think you watered this one down a little bit with the strawberry lemonade. And it came out perfect now.
Exactly. I added just a tiny bit of water to the strawberry lemonade, and it just cut that sugar down.
Yes. Don't touch my pink martini.
And Nancy, mine is darker pink because mine is not the same as Mike because I have 24 more days of this no sugar challenge. And I'm almost there, and I'm dragging in like a tiny little slug trying to make it to the finish line.
Yeah, so she's got the spirit-free, sugar-free version, right?
But not glitter-free.
No, don't leave out the glitter. All right, shall we bring in our guests, our special guests?
Yes. What are we waiting for?
All right. Here we are, guys. Welcome in Tony and Jenny from Lido Loca. There they are.
Welcome.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, you guys? I love to drink all those sparkles.
Yeah, it's so good. You know, we're talking about this a little bit before the show, but I mentioned to Jenny that this would be the perfect companion for slot machine testing the fates.
I wonder
Absolutely.
though. I wonder if holding a glass and cheering because you just won $6 million.
You know, the luck came from somewhere, so.
Oh, must be the
We'd like to give that a shot.
Yeah, right.
So how are you guys? How are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing great.
Yeah, a little chilly in Florida though today.
Cold in Florida. It's like
me the
60
temp.
something.
Oh,
What is the
60.
temp? Hold on.
You're like the Californians over here, cold when it's 60.
Yeah, I think it's about 70, like high 60s, low 70s here today in California. So, man,
Yeah.
we're struggling.
Cloudy and 61. And
That's practically below zero, Tony.
I know, like I almost had to wear like long pants.
Parka.
Yeah,
Tougher together.
that's right. We're surviving though.
Absolutely.
Thank you
So
guys
I
for having us on the show.
I watched you building Legos the other day. That was pretty cool. I really liked that.
Yeah, that was a fun experiment. I wasn't sure if that would. No, I watch people do that, and I just didn't know if anybody'd be interested in that. It's really kind of weird to try to have a live stream and build something at the same time, but it was a lot of fun. Got some positive feedback, so might have to do more of that.
Hey, there's kids on YouTube making money with their playing with their toys and things like that. So why
Oh,
not
yeah.
try to get into that?
Yeah,
It was a different feel. I liked it was satisfying, kind of soothing to just watch and build and just be a part of it. It
Was it like ASMR? But
it kind of had an
Legos?
ASMR feel to it. I liked it.
the thing, of course, Lego is more of a hobby, but the thing I like most about it is, you have something when you're done, and so you get that whole completionist type vibe. And depending how many pieces, like you can get that satisfaction quickly, or it takes a while. But I think that was the thing that was cool about the live stream. We started with all these pieces, and then we ended up with a ship. So that was kind of cool.
Nice. And is that it on your back shelf there? I see it in the middle of the screen.
Yeah,
There it is.
by the toucan. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So cool. Do you keep all of the Legos you build?
Yeah, well, for the most part, I used to be more heavily into collecting a few years ago, and then I sold them. Like, I love to buy collectibles and sell collectible. I love the aspect of acquiring, but then sometimes after you get it, it's less satisfying. So I like to try to buy things that are going to go up in value, and then I get that satisfaction when you sell it. So the funny thing about Lego is, like boxed Lego that you never open, people invest in it. Like, people will buy it and put it on the shelves, and 2 or 3 years later, they'll triple or quadruple their money. But even when you build something and sell it, you can still make money off of it. So I bought stuff, built it for the satisfaction of building it, put it on display for a little while, and then went, and took it all apart and sold it for a profit. So it's a lot of fun. It scratches a lot of itches, should I say.
So who has more? Does Jenny have more makeup, or do you have more Legos?
I probably have more Lego, I would think, at the end of the day, but we see makeup as a utility, right? So we talk about utility a lot, and so we focus on things that we know we're going to use. And so when it comes to computers and screens and cameras and makeup and all that stuff, we don't even treat that as a hobby. So the more the merrier on that. It's all a business at that point. Makeup is a business.
So that means cha-ching at Ulta.
Jenny goes and gets what she wants at Alta.
California earthquake. Sorry about that.
That's your one mulligan.
Mike told me I better not do a California earthquake today.
It is kind of cool looking.
Technical difficulties. There we are. We're back.
We're back. Sorry
We're back.
about the earthquake.
In California, we have a lot of earthquakes. We have at least 2 per show.
Have you guys lived through a legit earthquake? Like, what's that like?
Yeah, we were kids during Northridge in, what was that, like 90, 93, 94?
Yeah, that was all over the news, but that was insane. I remember my mom. Oh Lord, my mom is not dramatic at all. We're all gonna die.
So does the earth actually just roll? I mean, do you feel like a rolling of the ground below you, that kind of thing?
Some of them feel
Sometimes you
like
do.
rollers, and some feel like
Just
Okay.
wobbly
shaking.
weavers. But it's not bad. It's less than a roller coaster, that's for sure.
Yeah, the media definitely does dramatize it.
Yeah, I remember one time. So before Tony, I call that BT.
BT.
In my house, it was on a sinkhole in Florida. So that's like the Florida equivalent. All of a sudden, I'm sitting in the living room with my 2 kids, and I hear pop, 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 pop. and my tile floor in my kitchen just popped
Oh.
all the way through to where like how the sinkhole was in the house. Oh, it was crazy.
The earth was trying to swallow you up.
That's right. It was.
Yeah, they're trying to take a piece for yourself.
Exactly.
Baby, do you want to get into some of your interview questions?
I thought you had a.
Oh, I do, but I was going to lead into that.
Oh,
when
we
talk
don't
about
want
the
to do it
Vista.
now. Okay, we won't do it right.
Okay,
now.
we'll do it right now.
No, it's fine. I'm ready. Put me back in, bro. Put me in, coach.
Okay, you're in.
Okay, so I know you guys saw on Facebook this week, I did a little poll in our group to see what questions people wanted to ask you guys. Jenny is the most popular. Sorry,
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm used to it. It's as it should be.
Aw.
But as the beautiful nurse Nancy asked, she wants to know if you guys would ever consider a different type of travel other than cruising in order to experience something different.
Absolutely. I think that well, before cruising, that's how we traveled. You know, we would go to different resorts, we would come to Florida, you know, there was a lot of things that we did. So yeah, I mean, like I'm open to anything.
Yeah, we're kind of new cruisers. So, I mean, the reality is the only way we ever traveled until 2017 was other things other than cruising. So
Right.
we went on land-based vacations. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff like that, drug our kids all over the country. And so we're open to it. But a few years ago, we really kind of landed on cruising. And so we really changed our approach from doing all that other stuff to just going cruising.
Right.
But that may happen again if cruising doesn't start up. But at least for me, I'm still holding out to just go cruising again. Because, you know, we've done a lot of other stuff. And I like cruising way much more than I like going
All the other
anywhere
stuff.
where I have to worry about everything. Like, to me, the worst is when you go with a group of people to, say, a land-based vacation and you have that 40-minute conversation about, oh, what do you want to eat? Oh, I don't care. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? And then, like, ultimately you pick the place and then somebody's mad and they're just sitting there with a glass of water looking at you like you killed their puppy. And it's like, geez, man. But at least on a cruise ship, everybody can kind of go their own way. And then when you do land on that thing that everybody likes, then you come back together and nobody's mad. It's like, oh, you're going to go have pizza? We're going to go sit at the MDR? It's no big deal. So to me, I love that stress-free aspect of cruising. Now, we haven't drug a lot of our kids on a cruise yet, but they're definitely in that category of it. It's hard to please all of them at the same time. And so I think cruising would be perfect for that. I just remembered, though, Mike, Dream Tony has gotten in trouble a lot over 18 years. A lot. I don't know how many torrid affairs I've had that I've been in trouble for that only occurred in Jenny's subconscious.
How dare you?
Yeah. Wake up and punch me like wake up and punch me like I did something.
I mean, it's
I'm
true.
not the only one then.
If I dreamt it, it's true.
Who is Laverne? She's like, who is Laverne? I'm like, I don't know, a lady on TV. No. You know Laverne from The Dream? No, I don't.
We had to live through that experience last night and feel all those emotions. So you had to make it up to us.
That's right.
It's true. Sometimes I'll wake up crying, right? Like
Yeah.
I'll be crying from a dream and wake myself up and I'm like, how dare you? What's going on?
I'll be like, Freud said that that's a projection of your own insecurity, and maybe you're the one that's cheating. That's what sometimes I go that way with it, but it never works out well.
I would never break your heart or dishonor you in that way.
Consciously, but your dreams, I don't know.
Hey, Dream Betsy might be a little slutty.
Oh, whoa. Let's just go there.
Yeah, I already said it.
So what kind of land-based vacations did you guys do before cruising? And how did you go from that to cruising?
So we did a lot of like Gatlinburgs and Helen, Georgia. And, you know, my mom lived here. So, you know, we'd come to Florida at least 3 times a year, 3 or 4 times a year. A lot of our vacation time was spent coming to Florida. But I think also, you know, we lived in Nashville for a long time. So every weekend was like a vacation in Nashville. Every night, if we wanted to go listen to live music, we can just go to the local coffee house, that kind of stuff. So Yeah, I mean, what else?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Resorts?
Gatlinburg's the big annoying one. Like,
Yeah,
you
like, I
rent
can't stand
cabins
it
in
anymore.
Gatlinburg, and then you go when there's way too many people in Gatlinburg, and so we would do that. And then, like Jenny said, it was always cool to come down here because her mom was here, and we could make her mom's like a home port, and then grab a bunch of kids and go like to Universal. We've done that a couple times. So it's just normal stuff. Theme park, Gatlinburg, that kind of stuff. And then what got us into cruising is we finally got all these kids out of the house. And Jenny was like, we got to do something different. And we almost went on a cruise in what year? 2013, you said?
Mm-hmm. No,
And
2008.
2008, we almost went on a cruise. And I talked us out of it. And then finally in 2017, Jenny said, look, we're going to try
I'm
a cruise.
done with what you're choosing.
And so we grabbed my brother and my sister-in-law. We finagled them into going. And that's kind of how it started for us. But it was, once we went the first time, it was awesome. And our first cruise was horrible. Like, the ship was broken. We didn't go to where we were supposed to go. It was a cruise to nowhere. It was an old 20-year-old ship. And we came away from that experience in love with cruising.
Yeah. And a lot of times you guys have to remember, right? Like, so we were very limited with vacation time at that time in our lives. And we had 6 kids. And we had parents in New York. We had parents in East. Well, your mom was down here at some point also. And my mom was down here. So a lot of times when the kids were young, it would be just vacationing to families' homes, like to my dad up in Long Island. And, then we'd go into the city and, we'd do like local tourist things. So there's a lot of that.
So we lost you guys for a second. I don't know if the stream went off or your camera went off, but we finished up the story about being in a circus for 3 years with our whole family. It was awesome. I hope you got that.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have family in the circus.
I love the circus, as a matter of fact.
Trapeze.
I don't know. Yeah. That would be cool. Have you ever went and done Doug and Nikki from New York, giving Jenny some love?
Look. So Doug and Nikki, I'm sure that you guys know that I grew up in Montauk.
That's right.
Aww.
My family is still up in Montauk.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. We love the family style little vacations. Before we started cruising, Mike actually put us on a cruise. I cruised one time prior in a past life that doesn't count.
That's right.
And Mike had surprised me for my 30th birthday with a cruise. And was it Imagination?
It was Inspiration, but that was our second cruise. The first cruise we went on was Paradise. That one I just surprised you for
my 30th.
Was it 30th? I thought the big 30th was the Inspiration.
I don't know. I was so
I think that
skinny.
was just, you were like,
That's all I knew was I was
28
skinny.
or 29.
We know how that goes, man. We look back just a few years ago at those 2017, 2018 cruises. It's like, man, we put some weight on with the COVID.
Well, I also hit 50.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
That's what makeup is for.
Can your physiology change that much from 47 to 50?
Absolutely.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Absolutely.
Don't say that because it's all downhill for me at that point.
It's 5-year increments. I look back at 45. I'm like, damn, girl, you looked good.
Man.
All mad at yourself for being mad at yourself then.
Right.
50, man. It's crazy.
I know. You're a lucky man.
I know. And I'm still a few months away, so I'll live in the 40s for just a little while.
Okay. You enjoy that.
Being a lucky man, Tony.
Yes.
Facebook user Tony Barnett is dying to know how you landed such a hot babe like Jenny.
What?
I mean, the answer to that question is
look at him.
Simple and complex at the same time. I mean, when you roll with the type of game that I have, I mean, how could I not land the beautiful Jenny?
Oh, boy.
That's a great answer.
Hey, and Nancy's a nurse. If she says a woman's metabolism is evil, then
it's gospel.
Golden.
We'll take it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bible done.
From an actual nurse.
All right, Nancy, am I good? I feel bad that Jenny's falling apart, but I got my own concerns here.
That's all right.
What's
That's why
gonna
I got to
happen?
get a younger man so you can
What's
take
gonna
care
happen?
of me. Duh.
See, we need some diagnoses.
That's right.
Tell me your symptoms. I'll put them in Google.
I'm old.
Yeah. We'll ask
Okay.
WebMD.
So this is my question. Facebook user Betsy wants to know, for real, I want to get these casino perks. I don't like that there's perks out there that I'm not getting. So how do I budget in, like say I buy the drink package every time and I want to consider the casino time kind of like the drink package. So if we were to spend a certain amount per day to get the extra perks, is it worth it? And how much would we have to spend?
So nobody knows, right? Like nobody knows how they work anything, especially on Carnival. So I will spend tops. I'll say 100 tops
a day.
Yeah,
I would say that on every cruise, Jenny loses $300 to $500.
Okay,
and she gets free cruise offers. So it's not that. So we've tried to work the matrix also. Like
but not from Carnival. From Royal and Celebrity.
Yeah, from different places.
Right.
And so that's a question I've struggled with too. Like, if you tell me if I lose $3,000, am I going to get a free suite? I wish somebody would tell me that.
Right.
Because then, I could make that decision. But, and so I thought you had to lose or spend a lot to get these offers. But like I said, Jenny probably loses no more than $300 to $500 a cruise and gets these offers.
Drink package.
Yeah.
For both of us.
But you said not all line, not Carnival. What's the line where we were getting free cruises?
Celebrity and Royal, like they just throw you the free cruises from my experience, right?
Yeah.
In the casino. And Celebrity, I wasn't in the casino a lot because it was non-smoking and, with me smoking. So
the fun thing is there's the Dream Casino, Jenny. And after like the third day, so the way that we normally do it is we'll take a certain amount of money and we'll put it in our safe. It's never a lot of money. Please don't rob us. And that's what Jenny is allowed to gamble on. And then Jenny has another move. So like say on day 3, Jenny has run out of money. So here's the play. Hey baby, I'm going to go to the casino. Could you get me some money out of the safe? She never runs the calculation on the money. And so maybe the money runs out on day 3, but day 4, Jenny's like, hey baby, could you get me some money out of the safe? And I'll be like, there isn't no money in the safe. And she'll be like, well, what happened to the money in the safe? And I'm like, you spent all the money that was in the safe. And she's like, well, we can just charge something to the room, can't we? And I'm like, I thought we decided that once the safe money was gone, that we would not use any more money. And she's like, but I did not use the money in the safe. You just gave me the money in the safe. And so, so Jenny, at the end of the day, she doesn't really know how much money she spends in the casino. So anytime that you hear Jenny talking about the money she spends in the casino, it's inaccurate. Let me just say that. But 300 to 500 is a good number as the accountant of this thing.
Like
that's fair.
Yes.
300 to 500. We'll go with that.
Sometimes like we've evolved our cruising.
And that's only on 3-day cruises.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
We've evolved our cruising so much, she doesn't even say it anymore. She just goes,
let me have some money.
Pay up, bro.
And it's funny because I think I do it that way because, like I don't ever have to ask you for money. Let's put that out there also because, I'll get some comments like, I can't believe you let him control your money like that. But I do it that way. So then I don't really realize how much I'm actually spending.
There's a method to the madness.
I think it's funny when people get upset with other people on how they do their money. Mike and I at work, we work together, but our money is completely separate. People at work think that we are the most odd couple in the whole entire world. I'm like, oh no, that's Mike's tip. Go give it to him. That's his money.
Nope. Yeah, we've been doing that since day one. So, and it's always worked. So why change it? So
yeah, I think you got to do what works for you. And to your point, like who cares, right? Like so much of this stuff, so much of this internet grief, the who cares is the answer, right? Who cares?
Yeah. Trolls are gonna be trolls.
That's it. We want to say sorry. We want to say sorry for the thumbs down before the show started. We bring some baggage with us.
It's totally fine.
It might have come from one of ours. Who knows? What's next on your question?
My
Colby?
next
I got
question.
some questions
You
too.
have some questions?
Yeah.
You want to hit the questions, bro? I asked the one I wanted.
I can go with the video that I had prepared.
Yeah.
This is how. A lot of you guys don't know this, but Tony and Jenny, Betsy and I, we've actually met before.
Yes.
And I have a clip here for you. Let me just gonna go full screen for us for a second. There we go.
You got it.
What's up? We are Beach Please.
Beach Please? Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen you guys comment.
Nice to meet you guys.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike.
This is Betsy.
Mike and Betsy. I have to look deep into your soul or I'll forget these names. Can I take a picture of you?
Yeah,
I'm loving
absolutely.
this costume.
I know.
We-
It's so cute.
We think we might be the only ones.
Actually, can I film with you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. We would love that. It's so cool. We're meeting Tony and Jenny right now.
Oh, I love you guys.
Is this normal attire or you guys are in costume?
We are in costume.
We are in costume, but we
Matt Mitchum.
I mean, he has the most beautiful. I've never met him, but the pictures.
All right, so look, we're running into content creators, and these guys are even creative on Embarkation Day. They've got costumes on. Did you guys know it was a Halloween cruise? Now, how many? Did I hear that correctly? So this is
10, possibly 11.
10, possibly 11 costumes. That like I have this hat. That's it. This is it. Look. This is regular me. This is me with my hat. Happy Halloween.
Oh my goodness, it was so much fun.
That's pretty funny.
You guys were so much fun. Like we would look for you guys every day to see what you were wearing.
That was one of the highlights. So it was a group cruise for us, and we hung out with a lot of great people. But a highlight for me was trying to find you guys every day because it was a lot of fun to see what you guys were dressed up as.
And I think you found almost all of our costumes too, with maybe the exception of one or two. But
I thought it was great. I found you guys doing Mario in the pizza line, which I thought was pretty cool. I can't remember what you guys had on the tender, but I do remember seeing you almost every day. So it was awesome.
Oh, skeleton clothes.
Okay, the skeletons, yeah.
we had our skeleton rash guards on because we were about to go. What were we doing on that one? Is that the?
That was the elite catamaran, bro. Cosmo.
Mm.
Oh no, we were on the same shuttle with to go to Belize.
Oh yeah, we did the zip lining and the tube caving.
Okay.
Tube.
Yeah, but we were in a different group, so we weren't together on that.
That was intense. That
was an adventurous cruise.
Yeah.
That zip line was too much for me. On the first clip, that first zip line down, I'm looking into the GoPro like, F you.
Well, look, I mean, for me, I think it's the first time I'd ever been in anything that was technically a jungle. Like that was jungle hot. Like that was a different kind of hot, at least to me. I was like, this is like as soon as we got off those buses, which felt like they were going to break down at any moment. Once we got off those buses, it was like, wow, it's legit moist over here. It's hot. And so, but yeah, it was fun.
I mean, that day was lovely for me.
Yeah,
I stayed on this ship with some girls and we went to the Italian restaurant and we had lunch and we sat out and watched a movie and then we just chilled and waiting for you.
I think that Aaron Smith is the smartest man on the planet. And just
collect the whole set.
Collect the whole set.
That's right. That's a good idea.
No, like we haven't ever stayed on the ship, have we? No.
On
a port day?
I don't think so.
You're always putting our lives at risk.
Well, yeah, we like adventure, but we've had some mellow days out, like when we go to Ensenada and we did the beer tour or the wine tasting. Those aren't like risk your life kind of excursions there.
They feel stressful.
So I wanted to kind of go into cruise planning. I love getting the jitters of when you book a cruise and you've got that cabin confirmation and then you go and you look virtually, explore the ship, explore the restaurants, the activities,
see how close you are to the elevators.
Yeah. Excursions, looking at everything and just planning it out. I love all of that. And you guys got quite a few cruises booked. Your next one is the Mardi Gras, October 30th, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Sailing out on October 30th, 2021 on the Panorama. So it's going to be another Halloween adventure for us.
Are you dressing up?
We'll have to have at least one costume.
Yeah, it's our normal, like our Halloween group cruise.
Maybe we'll consult you guys. Maybe you guys could do a costume consultation.
That's right.
There we go. Yeah.
It could be like a yes to the dress. Could we do that? Like I'll stand up and we'll get on one of those mirrored platforms and I'll be like, this is the costume.
Yeah.
You'll hold a sign.
That's right.
Oh, it'll be funny. Perfect.
Yeah. So can't wait to get cruising again.
But that
our actual next cruise is in July.
If we go
in Miami, if it doesn't get canceled, but in my opinion, it's starting to look like cruising is going to come back in June/July. How
But
do you
that's
feel, Tony?
flying away.
I know you're optimistic and you're kind of leaning the same way. What are your thoughts on July?
I always say it ain't canceled until it's canceled, right? Because
Right.
as much as we all like to speculate and we all like to, read the signals and stuff like that, none of us are in the boardrooms, none of us are in the wherever the government is or whatever. And so who knows? Now, we do follow, NCL's already canceled June, so they won't start until July. But, Royal's got a lot of stuff going on. Carnival's got a lot of stuff going on. The cruise lines say 90 days to get going. That puts us at about June the 18th or June the 19th. I don't know. This whole coronavirus thing came in like a wave,
Like
right?
a wrecking ball.
Like a wrecking ball. That's good. Thank you, Miley. Came in like a wrecking ball, and I'm convinced it could go out that way too, right? As the wave of things getting crappy comes, the wave of things getting better could also come. So yeah, I'm thinking at least June, July, September. Until they tell me it's not going to happen, I would say yes. I'm really tempted to go to the Bahamas for this, June Royal Caribbean cruise. And we may have a secret cruise booked in August. So August is probably going to be our actual earliest one if we don't go down to the Bahamas. Right. But yeah, I think it's going to get going. But here's the thing that I've been cautioning everybody. Once cruising starts, it's not going to come on like a light switch. So it's going to be 1 ship, 2 ships, 3 ships. So even once you hear the signal that cruising has restarted, there's still going to be a lot of people canceled, which is going to be frustrating. Right. And so, but yeah, I think it's happening. I mean, if it's happening everywhere else, I think it's going to happen here also. I don't think there's any big impediments to it. If you can prove that the thing's getting better, then I don't think they're going to be able to keep us off cruise ships.
Right.
I can't wait to be back out.
Yeah, and I love the optimism.
Feeling of stepping off that platform ramp onto the ship is
the gangway to that first step on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you feel like your vacation is officially started right then.
I think we're all going to need tissues at that very first time back.
Correct.
It's going to be epic.
We miss you guys so much.
And I say
there's the gangway going so slow. We got some more criers up at the front.
That's right. I really try to save my disappointment for when things actually happen, right? Like I try not to be disappointed in advance. So I think my optimism comes out of that because don't waste the emotion until you have to is kind of my philosophy.
Yeah.
I guess I should tell Dream Betsy that too, huh?
That's right. Until Mike comes home and goes, I booked a cruise and you're not on it. Then Dream Mike could get in trouble.
Yeah, go back to sleep and then confront Dream Mike, actual Dream Mike, because I didn't do any of that.
You're sweet.
Thanks, baby. So you guys got a bunch of other cruises booked in between, but none of those matter because we're not going to be cruising together again until the Norwegian breakaway, January 29th, 2023 on the Vlogger Extravaganza Group Cruise.
That feels so far away.
It does feel far away.
Yes.
You know it's run so fast.
Yeah.
It will.
It'll be here quick.
Especially with how much, there's a lot of moving parts that go into those group cruises behind the scenes. So
it's like 8 million people on there.
There is 8 million people going on that group, right?
It's gonna be busy.
I don't know how there are any cabins left. It's insane.
How are you how do you handle it? Do you feel so much stress from those?
As a travel agent, you mean?
It's a little bit of both, right? Because
and then making sure everybody has a fun time and like pressure.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why I went in to be a travel advisor, right? Was to be able to control from start to finish how the experience was for the guest.
Yeah.
And that was my biggest thing. The first cruise that we did, group cruise, I wasn't the agent. And if something went wrong, I couldn't do anything. And it was like for me, I'm a fixer.
That was the interesting push that pushed Jenny into wanting to book travel is because we had people very early on, like when we were very small, come to us and say, you need to do a group cruise. And I got a person that'll do a group cruise for you and this, that, and the other. And it's like, okay, let's try that out. And that experience was great when the actual cruise happened, but the not having, like Jenny said, not having any control to say our name is on it, right? So to your point, that makes sense. And on that very first group cruise, I slept very little. I worried a lot because in my mind, somebody paid money to come out and hang out with us. and I want them to have a good time. Now, what's fortunate is most people are very gracious, and they're just coming to have a good time on a cruise. And we found out pretty quick, like you don't want 24/7 Jenny. Trust me. You don't want 24/7 Jenny. Now, we thought that that's maybe what people wanted, but
for yourself.
Yeah, but what we found is, as long as we created a few like connection points, we try to connect every day at dinner just to recap the day, see how everybody's doing, and make ourselves available. Because Jenny and I don't even hang out that much on the cruise. We like to do different things. And so as long as we make ourselves available to other people, we're around a lot. And so it's not as hard as you think, but for us, it is really busy that week on the cruise, because you do have this sense of responsibility for people who want to come out and hang out with you. You don't want them to walk away with a bad feeling,
Yeah, a little bit of working, but mostly fun.
That does sound like a bit of pressure, though. It's always
like planning a party just on crack.
Yeah. And that's why we always try to sneak in one or two just Tony Jenny cruises, or just some super down, chill, don't do anything cruise, and that kind of gives us some rejuvenation.
Yeah, and we've had a whole year of rejuvenation. So
yeah, we're ready. Let's all go right now. Cruise day.
We'll meet you at the Panorama.
There you go.
Because we can be there in an hour and a half.
So I wanted to talk a little more about the Vlogger Extravaganza. We're super excited because we've never been on a Norwegian ship, and we've been kind of looking online at the deck plan and everything like that, and it's just becoming more and more exciting to us. And like I said earlier, we're getting those jitters. The first part is New Orleans. Before we even jump on the ship, what do you guys have? I know there's always like a get together, a meet and greet, stuff like that for these group cruises. But now it's you guys, Sharon at Sea, EECC, and Josh. Do you guys have one big event that you're doing together, or is it still in planning? What should we look forward to?
Still 2 years away.
It is 2 years away, but behind the scenes, every month we have a conference call, and we get together and we say, all right, this is where we're at, what's going on. And we just touch base, even if it's like a half-hour phone call, we're good to next month. Let's move on. And we have some people also in the works of getting together, like meetings and that sort of stuff. But I think beforehand, we haven't really talked too much about that, but it's all being planned. But yeah, it's a lot, right? I mean, it's a lot of moving pieces all the time.
Yeah, and so I can be a little bit overbearing with my ideas, and I'm a little bit of a control freak when I have some skin in the game. So I completely, like Jenny said, should we do this? I said, you make the call and you just tell me where to be. So the thing that's exciting, this is one of our first experiences that I am completely not in it.
At all.
So I'm just going to be there. And doing what they tell me to do. Obviously, I'll be there to, hang out with the people and keep everybody jovial and that kind of thing. But so with like you, and so here's the interesting thing. Like you said that you like to plan a lot. You like to study stuff. You like to look at I don't like to do any of that. If we're going on a cruise, don't tell me anything, because I want that wide eye wonderment. How can I wander around and discover stuff and be like, that kind of thing. And so I'm the polar opposite of it. So we've never been on a Norwegian ship either. I've never been to New Orleans. And so, unless there's like some very critical thing that Jenny has to ask me, I'm pretty much like, don't talk to me about it. Just tell me when we need to be there, what we have to do. And so it's an interesting thing. We don't normally do things like that. So it's interesting to kind of go.
I don't like it so much because I like to bounce ideas off of Tony.
Well, I'm always here for the idea bouncing.
Absolutely, but
yeah,
I know. Well, I'm the one that I'll watch every YouTube channel. I will read every article on things of where we're going, what's to be done.
Look,
Tony wants nothing. He just loves the surprise, and it's like a little. You guys have seen him. He's like a little kid with that big glowing smile, and I would never want that to be gone.
I'll keep it 100% real here, right? I'll keep it 100, as the kids say. The reason I am not helping in this cruise is because Dream Jenny cheats on me on the Vlogger cruise, and I got to draw the line somewhere. You know what I'm saying? What the
Tony,
heck?
start a support group.
That's right. So I can't have nothing to do with it because I don't want to be complicit in this betrayal.
I understand that kind of thought process though, because I like things to be my natural reaction. Like Mike will try to run stories by me that he wants to talk about on the show. And I'll be like, no, stop it. Stop. I don't want to hear it all because I don't want to pre-think about all of that. I want my natural reaction. So I understand that.
Okay.
And maybe if you didn't tell me I was going to go hike on Angel's Landing and possibly fall 6,000 feet to my death on either side of me, I wouldn't have had like anxiety.
You guys have done some great adventures. I tell you what, I enjoy your, like, I'm like, oh, I wish I was a little more adventurous because these guys get out there and get after it. A lot of great videos there. So kudos to you guys. I really enjoy your adventures.
Well, thank you. I do have an adventure that I was looking at on the NCL breakaway.
Oh, he's trying to book you.
Betsy might not want to do this with me, but there it is.
No.
You are able to walk the plank.
Oh, that sounds
Of course,
fun.
harness on her. But you can walk, I think it goes 8 feet over the edge and just nothing but ocean down below you. So
what about jet ski? Mike, do you want to jet ski somewhere? I mean, I would walk the plank too.
Yeah, I'm down for jet skiing.
Jet ski.
Jet ski.
So a jet ski feels safer than walking the plank.
I mean, you got to fill up your sea day, right?
That's right.
Should we spend some time in the ice bar?
Yeah, that's where I'll be. Come on.
How cool is that? I mean,
is that where we would chill?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where you would chill. You've been spending too much time on the Lido. You're starting to sunburn. You're sweating. You need a place to cool off. Where better than the ice bar?
Starting to sunburn on the Lido. That's like 12 seconds in.
Yeah.
All right, to the ice bar we go.
Cheryl, I'm so excited for you, darling. She has a Zion and Bryce Canyon booked. That's where Mike and I went, and we had
awesome.
Super fun canyoneering. That was the best.
Yes. Are you doing Angel's Landing? Let us know, Cheryl.
Say no, Cheryl. Just say no.
All right. What else do we have on the ship? We have the casino.
Oh.
I mean, isn't that all we need? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that's all Jenny needs. She's
That's all
good.
Jenny
And
needs.
some more money, please, Dad.
And I love the spot right there.
And coffee bar.
Chandelier. It looks pretty. You can see all the other side. I can't wait.
I did hear though that there's with the breakaway that the smell of smoke, and I've heard that they've tried to fix it up a little bit, but that whole atrium,
Permeates.
yeah.
Is it as bad as Vista? Vista was so bad when we all went.
The Vista was bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
I had never been on a ship. There's always the smell of cigarette, but it never bugged me. But
Right.
on Vista, that one, I don't know if it was just that cruise because it was the ultra cruise or what, but it was like, get us out of here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Is that where our room was like 2 decks above, but we were close enough to the
No.
elevator? Oh no, that was the
sunrise.
The sunrise. We had great access to the casino, but however they did the air filtration, the smoke would leave the casino, ride the elevator up to our hallway, and you could smell it on our deck, and it was just like,
bad.
ugh,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Wow.
No good.
No good. No bueno with those.
I don't like cigarette
Cigarettes.
smell, but I can handle it. It won't
Oh,
steer me
yeah.
away.
Well, we got a few minutes left before the
What was your-
Midlife Crazy show, but I wanted to run through the rest of the itinerary real quick. We've got our first port is Costa Maya. How do you guys feel about a beach day, a ruins tour, or maybe just stay on the ship?
He's not saying that you have to do this with us. He's just saying, what would you do?
How do you foresee Costa Maya?
Probably a beach day that day. Right? Is that I don't know.
So I've been to Costa Maya.
Yeah, that's the one with, yeah.
I had a great time in Costa Maya. So they have a bar right in the middle. So basically it's man-made. I think Carnival made it or somebody made it, but it's all very man-made. It's all set up for tourism. Right in the middle is a bar that has a luchador wrestling ring. So
that's right.
I drank a Corona or two. I watched luchador wrestling, but they also have a dolphin swim there. So you basically just walk off the ship and you can do a dolphin encounter right there in the little port area. And I told myself, of course, it'll be the group cruise. I don't know if I want to do it that day, but I told myself if I ever got back to Costa Maya, this would be the easiest way to do a dolphin encounter. So I'm very tempted to do that dolphin encounter right there at Costa Maya. But I had a blast just sitting and watching the luchadors. And I think they actually knew La Lido Loca because they came up to me afterwards, and it was pretty interesting. So
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love the Mexican wrestling.
We
It's
love the
so
luchadors.
awesome.
We saw them at the Orange County Fair. Probably like 10 years ago, right?
Probably.
And it was awesome. We'd love to see that.
And
again.
then we went right like down the street to the Lake Elsinore Casino. Like it's the biggest hole in the wall, and we watched some luchador wrestling there.
at the casino, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Just random.
That was cool.
There's a lot at that port though. So there's a beach area. There's also like a sky walk kind of area. There's some sort of tropical bird sanctuary. So there's a lot there, but there's a lot of stuff that sounds cool too, like taking a trip to the ruins or something like that. But yeah, I think that with so
That's
many
a
people,
port day for us then. Shopping, have a Corona, swim with the dolphins.
yeah, with so many people there, I'm sure there's going to be a split of beaches and stuff like that. Yeah.
And now the next port is Harvest Key. I don't know that much about it, but is it I think it's a private island, right?
It
Yeah.
is. Mhm.
I don't know if it's an island by itself or if it's just some section of an island, but I don't know. I haven't really looked. It could just be an island by itself.
You're giving Tony too much information.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I can process it. But
And, I was already telling Betsy that we're doing this zip line that's going right through the middle of the map, and then we're going to hit all of these numbers.
that looks pretty cool.
That does look cool.
There's-
I wouldn't mind doing that zip line.
Beach.
Okay. Betsy's suggesting
Please.
now we can just sit on the beach.
Yeah, so to me, this seems like a great place to have a cabana where you can have a home base and then jump off somewhere. For me, I'm horrible in the sun. Like I really don't like. I'm not kidding when I say I don't like being outside. So all of those beach days are like I gotta have a building somewhere. If you can give me a building where I can sit in the shade, I'm happy. But yeah,
That's true. There's some extra umbrellas out, and we're good.
yeah,
It doesn't have to be hot.
Yep.
yes.
I hate being hot.
Now
too,
the
so I
next
get it.
the next port, Roatan.
Roatan.
So dramatic.
However, this is Coxon Hole Roatan. I've never heard of that until I looked up this itinerary.
What's
So it's
difference,
not
though,
it's
than-
not Mahogany Bay Roatan.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Have you guys ever been to Roatan at all?
Yeah, we did
Mm-hmm.
on the Vista. We went, but it was the
that's
Mahogany Bay. How far is the?
Yeah, I was
that-
going to say, did you notice a ship like kind of off in the distance? That's Coxon Hole. So a lot of times when you're in that main Mahogany Bay area, if you're leaving or if you look a little, I mean, I don't know what direction it is, but to me, like if you're looking back up the coast, there's one more dock there, and that's Coxon Hole. We've never been there, I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
So is it close enough? Do they share this same shopping area? And
No, I think
yeah.
it's got its own set of shopping. Yeah.
okay, cool.
Okay, that's cool.
And
Similar
we're
like
going-
to Cozumel with the, Cozumel's got the international and yeah.
Cozumel was
Cozumel.
my favorite.
Cozumel, that is the last port on the itinerary, and it is a party port for sure.
Yep.
Now, Jenny, as a travel agent, how many questions have you gotten about Mr. Sancho so far?
So I don't know when they're going to reopen. I don't know if you're going to have to do a third party excursion. I do. And you know what? It burns me because I wish I had the answers. Right.
Yeah.
But, wow. Mr. Sancho's
Well,
was
hopefully
awesome.
by Vlogger Extravaganza,
Oh, yeah,
Sanchez will
absolutely.
be good to go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But I mean, Cozumel, there's so much to do. I love Cozumel for that fact, right? There's just so much to do. Like the last time we were there, was it on the Vista?
No, when we went by ourselves, when we went to Sanchez, we were on the celebrity
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about when we rented that on that private
Paradise
island.
Island or whatever.
Oh, it was so
Yeah,
awesome.
Paradise Beach. I can't remember what it was. But yeah.
I would do that again in a heartbeat. That was a lot of fun. Like they had like there was 10 of us and it's a little like cabana. They give
Just
you lunch and like your private beach area. It's lovely.
Yeah, just split the cost with everybody. It makes it
Yeah,
worth it.
it's great.
It's nice for a small group.
Hmm.
I don't know about this big group, but it was nice for a small group.
No. We may have to
in the chat have one last question for Tony and Jenny. We've got about 1 minute before Midlife Crazies Sunday Fun Day show starts. So if we give it up to the chat for one last question, we'll throw it up there.
Well, in the meantime, while they chat their chats to us, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for coming on. I know it took a nice chunk out of your afternoon, but we appreciate you, and we look forward to doing more cruises and having fun.
Yeah,
So sweet.
We appreciate you guys having us, and it's exciting to talk to people we've met in real life. I know that seems like a weird thing, but we interact with so many people virtually that we've never met. It is really a pleasure to hang out with people that, we've been less than 6 feet apart. So how about that?
Right.
There we go. Well, as far as virtual talk goes, what do you guys have coming up? I know you're doing a few other guest spots on some shows. What do you guys got coming up for your own channel? Let us know. Fill us in.
Yeah, we've got, we're going to be on Lovey's channel, I think middle of April.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, we're staying low key. I mean, it's making content daily can be a bit of a challenge. And so, we've got videos 7 days a week. We've got 2 live shows for the public. We've got 1 live show for Patreons. And we're always dabbling with other things. And Jenny's keeping the travel business going. So it's a lot. I don't know the last time I missed an upload, but it's a grind, but it's a grind of love.
That's right.
It's a love grind. That sounds a little worse than I wanted it to, but yes, it's exciting times.
Mike feels that pain, but on a way less scale. I don't know how you watching Mike edit the videos and have a full-time job and do that stuff. I don't know how you guys I guess it's you, Tony, putting one out every day. That's a lot of work. You have to constantly be thinking of fresh ideas all the time and not reusing and recycling.
Yeah, I think the ideas are probably the biggest challenge. Just like everything else in life, you just constantly tweak your workflow to make it better. So like the camera setup I have here is the same thing that I use for the live stream. I never need to put a memory card in it. I don't put a battery in it. I record directly to my computer. And so it's just little things that would cost me time. You just figure out a way to do them faster, do them more efficiently. And then whenever a problem arises, you kind of try to fix that next. So it's constantly trying to get the process quicker.
Yeah.
Nice.
Streamline it.
Streamline it.
Well, I think that's our show.
Nobody even sent any questions, so thank you. You two are awesome. Thanks for all the inspiration that you've given us to be Beach Please.
Yeah, and we can't wait to cruise with you guys again one day.
Yes,
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you guys for having us.
And then we will definitely be collabing on your costume.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Get us penciled in. Work on some ideas. I want to see our sketches.
What do you want? Mike and I might be doing a WandaVision deal.
Oh, that's cool.
I wish. Look, don't make me start trashing WandaVision. I couldn't get through all the episodes.
You gotta get past like the third one.
Oh yeah, once they get out of like the TV land stuff, it gets more interesting.
I got to go back, but I'll tell you what, Falcon and Winter Soldier delivered, so I'm happy.
That was so good.
How about those action scenes?
That first 15 minutes, I don't know what they spent on that, but it's crazy.
It was insane. It was like watching Iron Man all over again.
Yeah.
Sloan was trying to talk, and Mike's all.
All right, guys, we're gonna let you go. Thank you so much. Thanks again for coming on. And they are Lido Loca. If you don't know who they are, then you are under a rock somewhere.
Just go to the Lido.
Just go to the Lido.
And
That's
you'll
right.
see him there.
Yep.
That's right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for having us.
Bye-bye.
Bye, beaches.
Well, thanks you guys so much for coming on to our show today.
Thank you, chat. We're so sorry we didn't get to interact as much with you, but we had Tony and Jenny we had to chat with.
Thanks everybody that came in. If you are new, we appreciate you 1000%. If you could leave us a like and hit that subscribe button, we will love you forever. And we promise to bring you some fun, exciting cruise content and travel content
so fun,
too.
So exciting, and so many promises.
We're here every week.
Thank you.
Sunday.
And don't forget, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. And we'll see you at Midlife. # Beach Please Takeover.
Peach Please?
Peach Please? No,
that's not us.
Yeah,
I said out. Peach.
And sorry, John Held. We ran out of time. Sorry to John Held.
Sorry, John.
We did it again, baby.
You too. We had one earthquake and forgot John. Damn.
I can't believe we did it again.
I always forget John. Hey, Texas Pepito just said, Team Yo.
Hashtag Team Yotes.